It's your boy Trip, man. I'm gonna bring y'all to my crib. Nice kicks in the hood. Part 1, part 2, featuring my nigga YD. Let's do it, man. Let's get it started. Show y'all my top 5 and a few other rare airs. You feel me? Let's get it started. One of my all-time faves, man, and everybody faves is, can't go wrong with a pair of Royal, man. Royal Ones, man, and it's just a thing of beauty about this shoe, man, and a lot of hype beasts, they want the ones, but they don't know what the ones represent. You know what I mean? So these 2000, don't get it twisted. These 2001 Royal Ones, man. You got the bare ones. I swapped the laces out. You know what I mean? And of course, if you don't got bread ones, you know what I mean. Don't call yourself a sneakerhead. That's the shoe that started it off. You don't show no respect to Jordan if you don't got bread ones and you say you're a sneaker. I think everybody slept on, and it's gonna wake them up. Within next year, they're gonna realize, like, I gotta get that shoe. I gotta get that shoe. It's the mellow ones, man. I think just the gold, man. It you know what I mean. It killed it. You know what I mean. It killed it so much that I had to have two. You know what I mean. Like, I just couldn't say no to one. I had to have two of them things. You know what I mean? Thing of beauty, man. Another sleeper classic I kind of think is in the green snake skins. You know what I mean? I kind of think a lot of people slept on these. But I'll tell you, I get what I like, not what's hype. You get me? Let's step away from Jordans real brief and get into a little few KDs. These are probably my favorites. I think a lot of people got these to basically resell. Not me. Wear your shit, you know what I mean? Perfect pair, said it. Wear your shoes, man. You know what I mean? Think of beauty. Just take care of them. Got ligers. Black History Months. Christmases. And a lot of people that I feel like slept on is these gumbos, man. That's one of my top top 3 KDs, man. This thing of beauty with the 3M and the glow bottom. Killers, man. Killer. KD did his thing. Nike did his thing with that shoe. Of course, I picked up the new KDs. I got a few of them. USA is floating around here somewhere. And the Miami gum bottoms, they floating around here somewhere. Part of my top 5, especially releases of 2014. These bad boys, man. It's just a thing of beauty about just the shoe, man, and that vibrant red, the yellow Ferrari, man, and the chrome. It bring this shoe out, man. So a few 6s, sport blues. Let's see. Oh yeah, Carmines. Gotta have those in the archives. 5s. Fire red 5s. Plastic wrap. I call it body bagging. Body bagging things up. And then I think a lot of people slept on this shoe too. Laney 5s. Laney 5s is killers. I'm about to bring them out soon. Let's get into a few of the old OG models. A few 4s, maybe a couple 3s, and some more stuff. Let's get into it, man. Let's get it. One of my favorite, probably my favorite Jordan of all time are the 6s, and particularly the originals, man. They're not the Nike Airs, but these are the 2010 release. I don't feel like unbody bagging them, you feel me? I murdered them things already, so that's gotta be my favorite shoe. It's comfortable, relaxed, and it's styling on a regular, you know what I mean? A few more oldies but goodies. Old Royals, 10s. Let's see what this is. Another one of my favorites. Just took them off, you feel me? Not the new infrareds. These OGs, baby. And at that pink pussy, you feel me? It's that red, it's that period blood, you feel me? Not to get, you know, too excluded, you know what I mean. I don't call these the flu games. A lot of people do. I don't, because I feel like the flu games are the original black and reds, the leather, you know. But those that do, I can't find them in the black and reds in a good price. Probably my top three. Top. I say this is my second shoe of all time. The candy red twos. A lot of people slept on those. They body bagged up. I just took them off. They body bagged up, but another shoe, thing of beauty. Shout out to Ref LA, man. Ref LA came through for me with them, man. Another shoe. Probably my top. This the kind of the shoe that started it all for me, man. A lot of people slept on the Jordan IEs, and my second time around, I kind of stopped getting shoes when I was in high school. I had so many shoes, and I kind of, when I got older, I kind of had different responsibilities. And when these came back out, and I think it was 2011, I used to play my high school year in basketball, my varsity senior year in these, and put up really good numbers. And when these came back out in 2011, it kind of got me back motivated again to get back in the shoe game, man. And that's, you know, sentimental value, man. And these OGs, you feel me? You know, still got the card, man. If you don't know about the Jordan cards, like I said, you're not really a shoe head, man. You just in the shoes. Ain't nothing wrong with being in the shoes, you know. Just don't call yourself a sneakerhead. You know what I mean? I personally don't call myself a sneakerhead. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the shoe that got me back going. Let's get into some other shit. Crimson 3s. Some light. I like them. They're not original colorway, but, you know, I like them. Of course, you can't go wrong with no pairs of 4s, and you definitely can't go bad with these cements. You know what I mean? Body bagged up. Keeping great condition. One of my favorite 4s this year. Toros. You know, body bagged up. Wore once, receipt in the box. You know what I mean? Another one of my favorite 4s. I mean, all the 4s that I have are kind of the 4s that I really wanted. I don't just get shoes to get them. I get shoes that I really, really dig. And that the Cav 4s and Nick colorway, killers. And then can't go wrong, man. It's just think of beauty. Just think of beauty, man. You know what I mean? And I must say, everybody know what this box is. This was one of my first. When I finally got back into the shoe game, this was my first camp out to get these. 2011 December. You know, when I really got back into it. Like I said, the 11 IEs started off, and that came out I think August of 2011, and then from there on it was Murder She Wrote. You know, camped out all night with my fellas for these, man. Shout out to YD, shout out to Bear, shout out to my nigga DC. You know what I mean? We out here, man. Let's take the shirt off. It was getting hot in here. But come on, let's take you out of room number 2. Got another storage. I ain't gonna probably get in all that because I gotta dry. But here at Mikasa, I got 3 rooms. Let's take you out of room number 2. Let's get it. Let's get into a few more quickies. Team J's, you know, the EJs, Eddie Jones. You know, I had them back playing in high school, middle school. Body bagged up, Bug Bunny 8s, cold shoe. Played in those in high school. You know, Olympic 6s. Like I said, 6s is one of my favorite shoes. Thing of beauty. He got games. 13 is my top, probably third in that. I think I said 6s is 1, 13s and 4s. in that kind of that order. Killers. Think of beauty. Body bagged up. Wore them about 3 times. I'm probably about to put them on soon. They got a couple. Just gotta have in your collection bread. If you don't got the breads, you can't talk bread with me. You can't. Like I said, if you don't got bread 11s or bread 1s, you can't really talk shoes with me. I'm gonna ignore you. Black toes. A lot of people slept on black toes. I don't know why. Crazy. Infrared tools. Something light, you know, walk around there. A lot of people slept on these. Fire red 3s. This on the back of the Jordan card. You know what I mean? Like if you don't go after the ones that's back of the Jordan card, you know, what are you in this for? You know what I mean? I call these Pacific Oceans, man. Gamma blue. People was hyping over the Gamma 11s. These put Gamma 11s to shame, man. These Gamma 12s put Gamma 11s to shame. And it's shame that a lot of people didn't get these. I'm glad I got blessed. And like I said, another one of my favorite all times. Man, 13s, breads, they body bagged up. I don't feel like, you know, I don't feel like doing the work to put them back together. But like I said, man, and out of the 13s, it's those, and he got games. And I got Flints walking around here somewhere. You know, I let a lot of people come take a lot of shoes. If I got extra pairs, whatever you could carry out, and I'm okay with it. If it hit the ground, though, like Rip Hamilton said, if it hit the ground, it's got to stay here. So that's what type of person I am, man. I'm humbled. I'm blessed. Shout out to my Connect Bear overseas. Be sending me whatever he can, man. And just blessed to be in this position, man. You know what I mean? Humble. A few quick randoms. Gary Payton's exclusive Kobe. Shout out to DeMar, man. DeRozan for hooking me up with these, man. USC edition Cobes. A few Hirachis. Foams. Definitely gotta have foams. Pink foams, royal foams, coppers. Y'all for checking out a few of my kicks. Part 2 of my collection. I'm gonna take you to the storage where the OG archives is a couple weeks. Then part 2 of my partner YD. He gonna show you his collection, and then part 3, my nigga Bear gonna show you his collection across the seas in Australia, man. And him and Josh Chill just gonna get together and put up some things. Appreciate it. It's hot as a motherfucker. Time for you to go. Let's go. We out.